It's showtime.
BS and Beer Media, in association with STWF TV, the podcasting network.
Introducing the best in the world! Ooh, yeah!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to Best in the World, hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We've got Trail the OTC in the house from Sports For You Wrestling. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, twin? Where you been?
He's in this
where you
All
been?
right. All right.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Ron.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Uncle Juan, man.
That's right.
How's everybody?
Man.
How we doing?
All good here, man. Football season is upon us. I'm watching a little bit of preseason football while we get this podcast going. Wrestling and football this weekend, baby. That's what we do.
Oh, yeah. Wrestling and football. Gotta love it.
Love it, man. Love it. So, all right, man. Let's get started with the show coming off of SummerSlam. Thumbs up, SummerSlam tonight?
Two thumbs up. Two thumbs up. It exceeded my expectations, or at least it met my expectations, because the way the cards were being built, I automatically knew they was trying to top WrestleMania in Vegas, and I think they did. I think they beat WrestleMania by a mile.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they did a good job with both nights, making sure they left you with something to like leave your jaw hanging open.
Exactly. And it, oh boy, did it ever.
Yeah, it delivered like both nights, bro. Like that's great stuff. Triple H. And just again looking at WWE Unreal, that was just seeing how they come together with everything. You really just think this is all coming out of Triple H head. That's it, but it's a collaborative effort. And it's also really good to see just how those guys get off on the crowd. Like, oh my God. They're like, yeah, see, I got him.
Yeah, we got him. Yep. Because they still believe in old tradition. Despite social media being advanced at what it is, they still feel like little kids on Halloween when they still can pull off a surprise factor that no one has leaked out. So I love them for it, because I still want to be surprised. But yet, even in some instances when I'm not surprised, they tell such a good story that even though I knew it was coming, it was still so dang good.
Yep, for sure, man. So, listen, Triple H and team, all of y'all doing a great job. I did hear criticism from Bully Ray on Busted Open in regards to WWE Unreal. He's like, okay, when you do drugs, you might start off with something pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
Then next thing you know, you're on heroin.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, where else you get your fix from after that, So he's like, you're revealing so much now. What you gonna do next time to up this? Like, after you revealed everything.
I mean, I get the old school part of it, but at the same time, it's like it's 2025.
Yeah.
This isn't 95 no more. This is in 2010, where everyone was still questioning. Everybody knows it's all pure entertainment.
Absolutely.
Some people want to know how to get to this part. What was the meeting room like to come up with this story that was so good? Some people want to see behind the curtain a little bit. And it's not like WWE gave away all their secrets.
Exactly.
It's like they gave you enough to be like, ooh, so that's how they did it.
Right.
Oh, so that's how they got the whole Cena turn. It took 4 or 5 people on a phone call This person's calling this person. This one gets off the phone with this person. This one's connecting with this one.
Yeah.
And then they all have a group meeting about it. It's like, and comparing it to the MCU universe, I'm like, oh, that was pretty sweet. So I actually appreciate
Absolutely.
them letting us in on, okay, how they did this. Why did they make Jey Uso the guy at the time? What was the decision? Who was supposed to win? Who wasn't supposed to win? Because when we find out who was in the running of winning the Royal Rumble, that kind of played into all the conversations we were having on our shows leading up to the Rumble of who's going to get it, who we think's going to get it, and to know that some of these people almost did. It's like it's pretty cool the way it turned out.
Yeah, I agree. But I I still see us one day being underneath the ring for a run-in. Underneath the ring with somebody.
Maybe you find Candice LeRae over there somewhere.
Oh, maybe. Okay, it's Michelle.
Oh, I mean, you want to dig her up?
Poor Michael Cole. I
Poor
get
Sparkle.
All right, let's talk about it. Critics Get Over It is the title here of our show. Now, this is in reference to the return of one Brock Lesnar. He returned at SummerSlam, and his target was set on John Cena. He came in, F5'd them and all that kind of crap, coming out in his cowboy hat and everything. But it was that big wow moment of the second night. Now, critics are saying, are criticizing the move, bringing him back because of the stuff he was, quote unquote, involved in with Vince McMahon. Well, Paul Heyman said on the Ariel Helwani show today that critics need to get over it. Brock Lesnar isn't going to be blackballed, and the paying crowd out there in MetLife Stadium love to hear his music, and they love to see him come back, and that's why he's back.
And that's the truth. And besides, another reason why he's not going to get blackballed or counseled, because there's nothing on him.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. There's nothing on him. Do this entire ordeal since the news broke that she was suing Vince McMahon. The only thing that had Brock Lesnar's name on anything was regarding them in a text message with Vince McMahon, agreeing to whatever, pictures or something that he wanted, or whatever type of relationship he wanted to have with her. Cool. The man was the man was caught being a freak. That's almost every person in America nowadays. They're freaks behind closed doors and in group texts, and you'd be surprised what people might say about you if they find out the stuff you be writing in them group texts. So there's nothing on any documents that said that Janelle Grant said that Brock Lesnar did this to her or anything like that. Because if he was accused of something like that, he wouldn't have been back in the WWE.
I mean, but just imagine, 10 years from now, when they come out with a new app that tells you everything you've ever said in group chats. You can look up everybody's group chat.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be labeled something based off of a group chat. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's all people are doing right now is just labeling Brock Lesnar as something that he hasn't been proven out to be, nor accused of being, and calling the company enablers of it is like that makes no sense because there's a strong working relationship with the women in WWE. So it's like this isn't the Vince McMahon era. I mean, if that was the case, Alberto Del Rio would have gotten a new contract or something in WWE, and we all know his past with with Saraya, aka Paige. So if that was the case, he would have been the first one back. Then I would have understood.
So, it's still rumors he's supposed to be on the way because he got banned from AAA. And he's still supposed to be under a WWE contract. So,
well, I also heard that WWE has no plans of bringing him in, at all. So, and so until Brock Lesnar has a criminal case against him,
Right.
saying he did this, this, and that. Nothing's happening to him. They took him out the first time because everything was brand new, everything was coming out, and they took him off TV to see what was going to happen. And I called it the moment it looks like Brock Lesnar's in the clear, he was going to be back. And look where we have it. John Cena's Nemesis tour continues with the biggest nemesis of all, Brock Lesnar. So get over it, America. The man's innocent until proven guilty.
That's right. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. This is the United States of America. So that's real, man. So,
Yep.
All right. Let's talk about some other big news. ESPN will now be getting WWE live premium events beginning in 2026. Now, the internet was set ablaze because they talked about the pricing, and what they released was pricing that was direct to consumer, because you can buy ESPN directly from ESPN, which is cool if that's what you want to do. But if you've already got ESPN through your traditional, providers, you get the PLEs too. You don't have to pay anything extra. And also, Peacock's going up on their pricing right now.
Yeah, everything has gone up. Peacock's gone up. Hulu's gone up. Netflix went up before. So yesterday's price is not today's price. But I'm not gonna judge people's pockets because everybody's different. Some people don't watch ESPN like that. They just watch wrestling and they feel like, why am I gonna pay $30 for wrestling? So there's a lot of people threatening to switch their VPNs and just use their Netflix. But
yes,
but
if you can find a VPN that works well with Netflix, like, I highly suggest it. Because everywhere else in the world you can watch that crap on Netflix.
And correct me if I'm wrong, don't you have to pay for these VPN services?
Yes.
So what's the difference?
Netflix. Why you looking at my damn VPN, Netflix? Are you still get my money?
So what's the difference? You still gonna pay money for the VPN just to get a Netflix, so you still put money into WWE and their premium live events. So you might as well just get the ESPN, or add ESPN to your cable provider that you have if you don't have it. But most of us, people like us who watch sports anyway, that's a win-win because I ain't got to worry about it. I can actually cancel my Peacock if I want to, and just watch Saturday night's main event on actual NBC, because either way it goes, it's going to be commercials regardless. So, but there's some shows on there's some shows on Peacock I like watching, like Twisted Metal or whatever else comes on. So I may keep it, but I could just get rid of it if I want to. So that actually saves, money if you really look at it. So,
bro, like, it's ads, a pump of ads on top of ads, bro. Like, ads on the program, ads in the ring, commercial breaks,
ads. Show goes off. Ads before the next show.
Oh, come on, man. How much money do you need?
It's just ads.
God, no, bro. Yeah, these rich people. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Let's get to some actual wrestling. AEW starting off. The Young Bucks continue to get mistreated for losing their EVP titles. Everybody's bringing signs to the shows and stuff, talking about their jobbers. The only thing I don't like about the story is we don't get to see, like, Swerve make decisions that an EVP would, that sort of thing. That's what I want to see too, with this part of the storyline.
I thought that was the point of them winning, because when Stone Cold was CEO, he was actually coming out there with a half-ass tie and some shorts, making matches.
Right? Yes, that's what I wanted to see. We're not getting that.
I mean, are you surprised? Are you really surprised? So they pretty much got the Young Bucks booking themselves like buffoons because they lost, but making it seem like Swerve and Ospreay's doing it. But since Ospreay's not even there, you just got Swerve, so you should have Swerve and Nana out there, with a clipboard. Like, you know what? We're gonna do this match here. Tonight's match is gonna be this. Tonight's match is gonna be that. And it is what it is. Oh yeah, shout out to John. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's hate because I do not want to be related to Wayne because we all know their story. But anyway,
their story. Wait, what? This
hey,
is like,
if you haven't heard the story of what their mom had them doing growing up, I'll tell you after the show.
Oh, okay, yeah. Please do.
Yeah.
All right. Also, we've seen Toni Storm and Athena's little beef here get fired up a little bit more. Again, Athena coming off that top rope, hitting that move, bro. Like it's a thing of beauty. So I love it. Absolutely love it, man. So okay.
Well, it's not the kind of child abuse you think. Trust me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm eager to hear about this.
Trust me.
So but yes, man, do you think they're actually gonna let Athena go over here?
Yep. And it's about dang on time. I know you're probably torn because you love yourself some Toni Storm, but you love Athena. But this has to happen. I'm glad it was the Mercedes that did it. It has to be this woman. This woman has been in Ring of Honor purgatory for the better part of 4 years, 3 to 4 years. Mm-hmm. For her to resurface out of nowhere and win the AEW Women's Championship, I'm all for it.
Yeah, they missed the opportunity to actually get the title off of her, that Ring of Honor title off of her.
Yeah, they should have did that already.
Yeah, during this last pay-per-view or whatever, like because they had it looked like they want to give it to this new person that they're kind of featuring, but they had a perfect opportunity to do it, just have Toni Storm mess up the match, boom, and give her the title, and that's even more fuel to add to this fire of them two beefing. So
exactly, Athena would have got her revenge and took the title from Toni Storm. Mm-hmm. Simple booking, we should be doing this, Dale. Me and you should walk up there and be like, Swerve, just give us a clipboard. We'll have this company on up and up in no time.
Exactly, man.
More Mina.
Yes, absolutely more Mina. You know it. Love me some Mina. First thing I'm doing as EVP.
Yes, sir. She can be your Stacy Keibler.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Now, let's talk NXT. Our Jordan Grace comes out looking for payback on Blake Monroe. She's got the good old neck brace on, but she's coming out ready for war. Blake Monroe runs off to a waiting car and pulls off, leaving the match. Kalani Jordan goes off in his match, wins in his match or whatever. But Jordan Grace is out there chasing it in the rain.
Yeah. I always find it hilarious how these stars run to a coincidentally weighted vehicle that's just sitting there. Like, you don't know there could be someone else's car and you just hopped in the back seat and take off. It's like, were you planning on running when you came to work today? and wasn't that the same vehicle Jordan Grace came in on?
Yeah. Also true.
So she came in, and then the car did a U-turn in the parking lot for Blake to come in. Now it's hilarious, but yeah, I'm loving this feud. Eventually, Blake Monroe's going to get one over on Jordan Grace, and hopefully sooner but later, Jordan Grace gets that call, man, because there's nothing else for that woman to do down there.
Yeah,
it's time for her to go, and I mean that in a good way. It's time for her to go.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Lash Legend and Nia Jax, they collide on this show They're probably still fighting right now. All right, they were pulling and pulling, trying to get them pulled apart, bro. They could not do it.
Is it between those two and Sheamus and Rusev? This has been the most fun backstage brawls that we have all in a while. To see it on two separate shows, literally the same way. But last year, Nia's was just it was just hilarious. I mean, they would just pop up out of nowhere, bumping into people, just fighting. Yeah. And it's like, where'd you guys even come from?
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm loving this feud. I'm excited for this feud. It was good to see Nia back on NXT soil.
Yeah.
I'm
really excited for Flash.
Yes. Because this is her gateway to the main roster.
Yes.
So this is pretty much all but a call-up, basically.
Exactly.
So she's going to shine. The Stallion and the Samoan Beast, no pun intended, no disrespect. Mm-hmm. They gonna throw some haymakers. So I'm loving it how she just came in, didn't even finish her sentence, just walked in there and just jacked her jaw. So
yes,
this is some good stuff. I'm loving it. Women know how to fight.
Absolutely, man. We saw Chelsea Green come out with her administration to support and back up Ethan Page and his Canadian championship.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
I'm still trying to figure that out. It's just she just pulled up out of nowhere. So I don't know if her and Ethan are gonna have a little stable or something, but her showing up was definitely a surprise because she's been hitting all three brands. So Chelsea Green has been working. She's been on SmackDown, Raw. She's pulling up to NXT. So she's been doing her thing. So someone tagged her and asked if she was gonna be Ethan Page's manager, and she's like, "Well, maybe Ethan Page is gonna be my manager." So she considered herself the greatest Canadian, and then Ethan Page second. So I like to see how this dynamic between those two go in the near future.
Yeah.
So that's pretty funny.
Giants fall. I like it. Giants don't score legends. Legends make giants fall.
I mean, they're both pretty tall, so
yeah, they are. But just seeing her out there, and then her actual character behind stage on WWE Unreal, it's all her. It's just like her, all wrestling. But she is. I heard another interview with her before saying she wants to be the Miz of WWE, the female Miz.
Who? Chelsea?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it. She's gonna be that yes girl, and she said like no matter what it is, it's show business. Like I didn't know that she flew people out to see her in Canada, and she didn't get booked, and she just took it on the chin. She's like, hey, that's show business. And with that kind of attitude, that's what keeps you in the business for a very long time, because eventually you don't get that payoff. And that United States Championship one was her payoff. I mean, the woman got put in a dumpster.
Yeah.
That was her payoff, for being a good soldier. So, I can see her being a female Miz because she is hilarious no matter where you put her.
She really is, bro. Love when she on TV, man. Love it.
Yeah. Give me some more Chelsea.
Let's talk about SummerSlam. The rules of the century. CM Punk wins the title. Wins it. Beat Gunther. Hold the title about 5 minutes. Everybody's rejoicing. Boom, Seth Rollins music hits. Comes out on the crutches. Money in the Bank briefcase right there with Heyman. Throw the crutches down, turn around, grab the briefcase, run to the ring, beats the crap out of CM Punk with the briefcase. Cashes in to win another one from Seth Rollins, like classic.
it was and this is one of those where I knew because I remember Dale, I had called it in order if CM Punk's gonna win, we got to get a cash in. So because I had a feeling that CM Punk would win. I wouldn't put it past WWE, but the shock of it all was the quality of the match CM Punk gave us. I mean, from bell to bell, the man was going. He wasn't gas. He put on a 5-star match like vintage CM Punk, like prime CM Punk when he was battling, Del Rio and Cena back in the day. So to see that, my hats off to him because he put on one hell of a performance. But like we're talking about, I knew it was going to happen. But when Seth still came out, the story is so good because Seth said multiple times his life mission is to make sure CM Punk does not win the championship. And he was not going to let that man walk out of Jersey with the World Heavyweight Championship. So, I mean, most of us figured it was probably going to be a ruse or at least be acting like he's more injured than what he is. But for that to actually happen, it was still the story was still so good despite everyone knowing it was going to happen. So that still was top notch.
A few weeks ago, I played the video of Seth Rollins on the Rich Eisen podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins said, "This feels like a significant type of knee injury."
He did.
This sucker working on Rich Eisen podcast.
He even had his daughter. He even had his daughter try to work, but his daughter went to the school and blabbed that he's not hurt. But luckily, no one, who believes kids, So luckily, no one fell for it and leaked it out. But we all knew there's a good possibility that he was faking it, and it was still good when he cashed it.
Yeah. Had me worried. Oh my God, that freaking Seth Rollins.
I can't wait to see Unreal next season of Unreal with this story of how they got Seth Rollins faking that. Was he really hurt?
Right.
He wasn't hurt at all? Was he hurt just a little bit and they gave him like a week off? But they were like, you know what? Give him more time.
I want the story.
Yeah. So I like to see the brains behind that.
I want the story. Yes. I want the real story. So I want to take this little copy here from Lena and kind of turn it a little bit. So she's talking about the match between Punk and Gunther, and we all know Gunther, the chops are ridiculous, right?
Uh-oh.
And we were even talking on the chat during the match, and Will, our non-wrestling fan, he was, he's a casual watcher, so he watched it. Was like, who's this big guy Gunther? He looks like he's out of shape. He's not impressive. He's the champion, and then we were like, yo, watch these chops, and then you're gonna get it.
Yeah. And if he looks out of shape now, I guess you never seen him before.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But also, Bret Hart, the Hitman himself, criticizing Gunther's chops, calling it lazy. Your thoughts?
I mean, it's like what everyone's saying right now. Bret is always going to Bret. Yes. He's always going to be Bret.
Yes.
He's
consistent as hell.
Yeah, he's old school to the core. I mean, he has his own values of how wrestling is, which I understand. I do to some degree agree when it's like, purposely hurting each other in the ring makes no sense. I mean, because AEW does it all the time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean,
you stab me, I'm gonna stab you too.
Yeah, barbed wire, staples to the nutsack. I mean, they do that all the time. So Bret does got a point. I mean, some of that stuff really isn't necessary. However, it's like sometimes it's like you gotta evolve, and if that's not your thing, that's not your thing. Gunther wrestles old school. That hasn't really been seen in a while.
Yes.
And the Europeans, they all they do is chop and uppercuts and all that stuff. So that's always been their thing. So, and it makes the matches really, really good. So I it wasn't really like that in the Wonder Years. It was all gimmicks. The Attitude Era, it was a little bit more violent in the Attitude Era, but to each his own. If he's gonna complain, he should be watching AEW and complain more on that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Robert.
What's going on, everybody? Joining in. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. Bret Hart, he's consistent though. That's the thing about Bret Hart. He believes your wrestling shouldn't hurt at all. If it hurts, somebody messed up.
Right. And it's like, come on, man. It's all right. It's all right, Bret.
I do remember him talking about wrestler Ric Flair, and he was like, "Yo, Rick, don't be chopping me, dog." Like,
yeah, he's different.
Oh,
Bret is different. He's not into the chops, and just say you don't like chops. just say that you don't like chops. Get it out the way. Just say I hate chops. They're dumb. They shouldn't be in wrestling. Boom. Yeah. You ain't gotta critique somebody else's work like that.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about? Just shut up, Bret. Crude Bret.
All right. Let's talk about the tag team match between Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Jelly Roll, and Randy Orton. Did Jelly Roll deliver? We talked about the high expectations of the celebrities coming in. What's your thoughts?
Jelly Roll did a good job.
Okay.
I enjoyed his match. Obviously the man's not a wrestler, so there's no point in me critiquing anything. He's an entertainer. He did his thing. I'm still surprised that they let Jelly Roll get a hot tag. He was the one that was coming in there saving the day and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The Black Hole Slam he did, it gets better and better every time he does it. And for him to take that bump from Logan Paul laying on the announcer's table, I was like, holy cow. I was like, holy shit. This dude took that bump. That's already 5 stars, top notch, give him his roses on that one. And I did read up on that, and he actually stated that he wanted to lose that match. He didn't want to win. So the wherewithal to, put the story ahead of himself, athletes or stars that come in and say, hey, how do I get over? I want to win. But the fact that he still wanted to lose, that shows how much of a fan and how much of a business mind of the wrestling business that he has. So I think he knocked it out of the park. As far as entertainers. So the streak of entertainers coming in is still undefeated. And we're not going to count Travis Scott because he didn't do anything yet. So
he slapped the crap out of Cody.
Yeah.
But
it's a good record with everything else.
to his defense, though, I do remember hearing Mike Tyson talk about wrestlers. He was like, man, they're crazy. He's like, they will tell you to slap them as hard as they can. He's like, man, I'll kill you. He's like, don't, just do it.
Yeah.
So Cody probably told him, go ahead, lay it in. And that's what he did.
That may be true, but I slightly doubt he said bust my eardrum also. So, but it is what it is, but I still think they got a good record nowadays under the Triple H era with athletes, entertainers coming in and putting on, they're not stinking up the joint, embarrassing the business, embarrassing the ring, embarrassing themselves. They go in there, they actually go to the PC, they train with people. So you can't be mad at that. You can't criticize that.
The system works.
Yeah.
Oh, the system works. All right, let's talk about these matches here. Solo defeating Jacob Fatu in this cage match. Your thoughts on that match?
I hate to say it, but this is for the first time ever we actually got a bloodline match that was lackluster. I it was okay, but I thought it was gonna be way better than what it was. Um, if if you're booking dope stuff to happen after the match is over, then the match itself wasn't good. And they could have had Solo looking more vicious. I mean, he was looking vicious. They didn't have to protect Solo from Jacob. They're in the bloodline. These people, fight all the time. Just let them go at it. And if Solo is gonna win with the whole interference, then so be it. But don't try to protect him and baby him from Jacob. Just let the fight go. So I was very kind of disappointed because I was expecting a little bit more carnage.
Yeah.
I mean, Jacob's an ex-con. I thought for sure he'd be like, you know what? I ain't scared of being in a box. I fought in a box, so let's box. So,
Yeah.
but no Tama Tonga yet. But I like it. It was okay, but it could have been better.
Actually, too, on sale, $24.99. Great snacky one, bruh.
Oh, a new shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen a whole line of Jacob Fatu shirts that I want to get.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, man. So let's talk the triple threat match between Rhea Ripley, Naomi, and Io Sky. Your thoughts about this match here with Naomi coming out the victor?
Good decision. As predicted, as it should be. Naomi should not be losing anytime soon. The match itself was good. Once again, Rhea Ripley has failed to beat Io Sky. As a matter of fact, she took the pin from Naomi. So the saga continues. The seeds are being planted for Rhea to go loco eventually. But I thought the match was great. That was a solid championship match. So the right woman won.
Yeah. Now her performance on Raw, I love what she was doing. She had the promo going on Netflix, and then it got turned off, and then we went to something else. What the hell happened there, bro? Oh, you muted, Terrell. You muted.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. I guess sometimes they're like, oh, oops, we're out of time. They forget what they got going on. And they just rush through something. But
she was cooking.
She was. As she should be, but it is what it is. But we got Stephanie on deck, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. She's definitely gonna turn her up, and that match between them two are gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
The entrance they gave Naomi with her father coming out playing the guitar, I thought that was great. The stuff she's doing backstage with the suitcase. Naomi's doing great work, bro.
Her driving around that little scooter of hers.
Yeah.
And the fact that she fired her dad because she took pictures with Io.
Yes.
He took photos with the ops, and he got let go.
That's right.
But it was a good moment, daddy-daughter moment. I was like, that's pretty cool. You have your dad come out there and do the guitar, and then fire him hours later. It's like, man. Pop's gotta, you gotta pick your spots.
Yeah, man. Yeah, look, they doing a great job with Naomi. I love it. Can't wait to see what else they got planned for. Also, Dirty Dom goes over AJ Styles. He's going to be featured in AAA, AAA Mania or something like that coming up.
Next week.
Bro, Dom is tearing it up.
Dom is the man right now. I'll be the first one to admit he is the man right now. And that match was a fun match to watch because to have AJ Styles come out in a lowrider with Eddie Guerrero themed, attire on, and then just Dom going toe to toe with him. I thought that was dope. The kid has grown in the business. I mean, he's actually proven that why he says what he says he is, and that's a 20-year vet.
Baby.
I'm looking forward to seeing him in AAA Mania, man, because we might be witnessing history next weekend. This man might go to Paris double champ.
Yeah, man. It's do you think they're gonna run it back with him and Ray?
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna run it back as have him turn face or legit.
Ray, wouldn't you want that to be your last match?
Oh yeah, if I'm Ray, I definitely wanted my last match to be with my son. That's what I thought. At WrestleMania 39, that when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, this was it.
Yeah.
He beat Dom, so I'm like, well, at first I thought they got that wrong because Dom should have won that night, but they didn't. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, they might run that back or have something where him and Ray reconcile and that'd be it. So who knows?
I heard rumors Vicky Guerrero might be coming back to WWE.
We saw her on Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yes, sure.
So she might get signed to a Legends deal or what have you, but at least
my thought is like she'd be perfect to help manage some of these talents, like coming from AAA or something like that, to like get them over in mainstream. Yeah.
And I can also see her, somehow, some way be involved with Dominic.
Yeah.
Because that'd be like her auntie or her mother, her real mother. They can play that in, my actual mom, Vicky Guerrero. So I can see that being part of a story too. So there's a lot of possibilities with Vicky Guerrero.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely a lot of her, man. So, all right, we've got a name for the group, The Vision. I think that's pretty cool. Your thoughts on that? I
love it. I mean, it's going to get me a while to get used to Paul Heyman being known as the Oracle. Because it feels like the Matrix. It gives me Matrix vibes because wasn't someone in the movie in that franchise was known as the Oracle?
Yes.
So, but I like it. It's a good faction name. This is pretty much Seth's first faction since J&J Security. Yes. And he has way better security. He has Braun. The dog face Braun Steiner and the sneaker jack and Bronson Reed.
Yes. So let's talk about that. The beatdown of Roman Reigns, the beatdown of CM Punk, and once again Bronson Reed taking them shoes. So disrespectful.
I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row, bro. Like, how you gonna let this man have you walk out of there in your socks?
They call him the tribal chief. I mean, the tribal thief. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's walking around with the Shula Follow.
Shula Follow, bro.
It's like, come on, man. You can't be having this happen to you, bro. You gotta get some payback or something. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Like, where I'm from, that kind of stuff get you shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. But okay, so the story though, so it was starting to seem like Braun Breaker was going to be going head to head with Roman, and we were trying to push Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got Bronson Reed still in the shoes twice. He got to address that. But then you still got the stump from Seth back from what, Royal Rumble or something like that.
Yep.
So we got a lot to pay off here.
There's a lot to pay off. And I think Bronson, I don't know how Braun Breaker's knee is, because remember he hurt himself somehow in that SummerSlam match because he was limping back to the back. He had help.
But he came out Monday and I thought he was fine.
Yeah, he looked fine to me when he delivered that spear. Yeah. I guess he was good enough to still do a spear, so maybe won't be a match or something. I don't know. Maybe he'll go through Bronson Reed first, then he gets Braun Breaker, and then eventually you get Seth Rollins. So, and plus you throw CM Punk and LA Knight in the mix. That's some good storytelling right there. Yeah, Bronson Reed just stepped out of nowhere and be like, you know what? Just give me them shoes. You ain't gonna need these shoes. I still think Roman Reigns is doing a personal order for Bronson Reed. He's telling, because Roman has the connection in the shoe game with signing with Jordan Brand. So he's probably like, all right, I want them shoes. All right, I'll wear them to Raw. You take them off me.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think that's what it is.
Exactly. So interesting. Who do you think Roman gets first then? And is he going to be building his own little tribe again? Because he needs some backup. He getting his ass whooped. He can't keep doing this.
I think he's going to get Bronson first. Because obviously you can't just ignore the man that took your shoes. Yeah. Eventually Jay's got to come back. I mean, even if he does, you still got LA Knight right there and CM Punk. So I'm pretty sure they can drag this out with those 6. I mean, because, War Games is right around the corner. We got 3 more months to go. We're already in August, so the War Games is in 3 months. So they can drag this out, Roman, Bronson, Roman, Braun, and then have the 3 of them, and you throw LA Knight in the mix, so LA Knight can get one of them. So, yeah, man, it's he has to get Bronson Reed first. I mean, come on. The shoes, bro. The shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Got to get your shoes back. You got to get your shoes back, bro. Okay, so Roman and Bronson Reed rumored for Clash in Paris. Okay.
Yep. And Roman is scheduled to be back sooner rather than later. I thought we wasn't going to see him until, later on, but he's booked for he's been penciled in for Clash now. So, we're going to see him in 2 weeks.
Good stuff. All right. Well, before I get to these last 2 slides here, is there something else you want to discuss that I haven't brought up yet?
What is? Oh yeah,
a ton of stuff out there. So
moment of silence and prayers up for Candice LeRae. I mean, the woman went through a ladder, not a table, a ladder. I mean, that was an insane spot, bro. Like, I thought on the landing, I thought she broke her arm at first, but she looked like she was okay. But I mean, them Garganos, man, they some hardcore people.
You saw the tweet from Johnny, right? Somebody said Johnny's gonna have to sleep on the couch tonight, and Johnny responded, "No, I didn't. We slept in the hotel. There was no couch."
Classic Johnny, man. I mean, some hotels do got couches, but I guess they didn't play that. They didn't pay for the upper room price. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he made up for it.
Yes, indeed, man. Yeah. The tag team match I think was also pretty good. The ladder match, I enjoyed that one. Definitely enjoyed the New Day on Raw.
Uh,
That crap Xavier Woods wearing.
I mean, did you see the Mortal Kombat video?
No, I
mean,
see Mortal Kombat
yeah,
video.
yeah, they was like, they had Penta with the hat, and they had like the life bar of Penta and Xavier Woods, and they threw it at him, and it was like, finish him, and he dives over, and it was like friendly fatality. It
I gotta watch that. Bro. Okay.
was funny, man. It's hilarious.
Oh, and you kidding me? You kidding me right now? Naomi wasn't on the same level as Io Sky and Rhea Ripley?
That's hate.
You kidding me, bro?
That is
Come
hate.
on.
That is hate. I'm not
Come
even gonna
on,
address.
man.
I'm not even gonna address that, Ant. That's hate.
Come on, Ed.
Let the woman enjoy her run.
Yeah, come on, man. Look, I've been enjoying the hell out of this Naomi run, bro.
She's been a menace.
Woo!
She has been a menace on Twitter, especially. I love it. Backstage antics on Twitter. No, they look like Milli Vanilli. That's what they look like. I mean, I said it before. Kofi sitting next to Xavier Woods, it looked like that was his. You know what? Never mind. Let's just go. That's don't want to get you canceled. Let's go. Let's move on.
All right. We're going to do something new this week. I want you to rank the champions here. Now, I did get to get the info to our good friend Bishop Jeremy here. And he provided me his answers. So at least we'll have 3 different results here. So rank these champions, and this is just any order that you want. You know, however you decide to rank them.
All right, so I'm taking
and then tell us your criteria.
Yeah, I'm taking any bias out of it. So I'm gonna rank them by performance. I'm putting Becky first because her IC title matches with Lyra and Bayley, they have been like top notch as of late. Let's see, Becky, Naomi, Tiffany, and Julia, because we haven't really seen much of Julia.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. That's my ranking. That's Becky, Naomi, Tiffany, Julia.
Okay. Now, what criteria are you using?
Match, how they match performance. Julia is a great wrestler, but again, we haven't really seen her defend the title, so that's pretty much an automatic. You're in last place.
But she
Tiffany,
did show up with new management.
She did,
which
but
could be Anna James.
Still not wrestling though. So Tiffany, in-ring work keeps getting better. It's pretty good. So that's why I got her in third. Naomi, her performance lately has been great. Loving her with the title. And like I said, Becky, she's blowing the doors off all of them because like I said, her IC title matches have been classics. So ring work, booking so far as champions, that's another criteria. And outside of Becky, we see Naomi more than we see, Tiffany do anything. So, and we don't see Julia at all most of the time. So,
yeah. So Jeremy got Naomi, Tiffany, Becky, Julia.
Yeah, well, at least we got Julia right.
Yeah, I agree with this order, and I'm going based off just entertainment factor for me, just being interested watching them on TV on a weekly basis. It's definitely Naomi, definitely with Tiffy, because every time Tiffy comes out, I pop. Becky and Lara has been really interesting, and Kiana James coming on with Julia. It has potential, but we hadn't seen nothing yet. And so that's the deal. So
And I hate saying that about Julia too, but it is what it is right now.
yeah. Tiffany's match has been really good. I just think she needs more consistent, like another consistent beef, like a story. It's always, hey, this person qualifies and they get to have a match against you. Now, this person qualified, they get to have a match against you. It's not like, oh, she stole my luggage or something,
Yeah. It's like the only real storyline she's had was one Nia after she beat her, and then the ugly one with Charlotte, which could have been better than what it was. And after Mania, she really hasn't had a storyline. She's either handpicking opponents for Evolution or people's qualifying for something and they win. So they're not really capitalizing on these build-ups for her title matches, which, have people, giving the side eye and yawning at her title reign because they're booking it to be like Cody's first reign.
Yeah. Okay. And let's go to the men and let's rank them. Cody, Seth Rollins, Dominic Mysterio, Solo Sikoa. And look, most of these guys have been champ like less than 30 days or so. I guess like Dom is like the exception there, but what's your thoughts there? Your ranking?
Same thing. Ring work and entertainment value of it. So I'm actually gonna go with Dom first. Dom, Seth, Cody, and Solo.
Okay. Jeremy said Seth, Dom, Cody, Solo. I'm actually going. I'm going Seth, Dom, Solo, Cody right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going right now. As far as just pure interest in the storyline, what's going on with them, I'm looking forward to seeing just about everybody else. And it could be a little bit of Cody fatigue.
Yeah,
because we've been riding Cody like 3-4 years now, bro.
Yeah. But I just think right now the Dominic tour, the summer of Dom has been really, really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Judgment Day thing, whether Finn was going to turn on him, and then he didn't, and now he's having like the best summer that he's ever had right now, and the in-ring work has been like great. Seth, we haven't seen him in a while, but anytime he's out there with the World Heavyweight Championship, it's always gonna be a classic. And then Cody, Cody's viciousness this year has been great, and just Solo's like he hasn't been trash, but that's just how I have him ranked. So definitely Dom, Seth, Cody, and Solo.
Okay. And look, with Solo, add new family members and all this stuff, kind of getting back to being that, strong terror kind of guy. I think Solo's story is about to really pick up a lot here.
I mean, we can always revisit these rankings again in in a month or so and just see how everything the list is fluid.
Yeah, it's fluid. Love it, man. Love it. All right. So that's gonna do it for the show this week. Shout out to Jeremy for pitching in still, even though he wasn't able to make the show.
Shout out to Bishop.
You still got your thoughts, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Charlie, got anything coming up new on Sports for You Wrestling this week?
Sports for You. Well, last night's episode was a good one. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Sports for You Wrestling Podcast. We had a great show with our guy Mo. Monday, Tribal War Zone. We're gonna have the all-female cast from Acknowledge the Dynasty. They're gonna be collaborating with us for watching Monday Night Raw, so that's definitely gonna be good. Awesome. And there will be a Texas takeover in a couple weeks for Clash in Paris. So more will be announced in the upcoming days. So stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much what we got going on so far.
Awesome. All right. Well, appreciate everybody chiming in the chat. Thanks for watching. We will be back with more wrestling. You guys enjoy the weekend. Enjoy all that is out there to do. Kenny Omega, take
Must bid you two a goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.